Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss another scenario for commitment control. So far, we have learned how we can implement the commitment control using SQLRPGLE program where we were utilizing the SQL queries itself, right? But in this session, we are going to discuss about the native approach. Let's say there is one table on which you want to perform the insertion operation, but using write opcode or the native RPGLE things. So in that case, how we can write the code? What all changes we need to take care of? So these all things we are going to perform in today's session. Okay. So before we start, let me show you the query that I have already executed for creating table because this time the query is bit different. Okay, as we know that we are going to we are going to use a write opcode. So in that case, we need record format. But usually when we create the table, we are not providing you record format information there. So how to create a table? First thing is how to create a table with record format. If you would like to go with a table, otherwise you can create PF and you can perform the same thing. But if you are working with a table, SQL table, then how you have to assign record format name to it. Let's see. So let me retrieve that query for you. Yeah, this is the query. So you can see query is same, just only one additional parameter is this R3D format students 2R. So what we are doing here, create or replace table students 2 where we have two columns, student ID and student name. Student ID is primary key and student name is varchar 255 characters. After closing these parentheses only, you have to write this RCD FMT students 2R where RCD FMT is a keyword for record format and students 2R is my record format name. So once you created this query, then you can simply hit enter here and it will create the table with record format details. And that's what we are looking for. Okay, so let me run this query again. Select star from Sharmit 1 slash students to enter. So as of now, we have only one record in this file. Let's delete that also. Delete from one more thing, one important thing, like if you are working on any important system like project or maybe or on a system where we have some important data, so don't do these delete queries. Okay, this is just for the demo purpose. I'm using these delete queries only on my test data. Okay, so make sure that you are not deleting the data, otherwise you might lose the data. Okay, so let's hit the enter. It is delete not found. Okay, sorry, I need to specify students too. Okay, so this is deleted, and if you check the query again, you will see yes, it is deleted. So first step is completed. We created the table with record format name. Now what we will do, we will walk through the program, and program is quite short. You can see it is just this much lines are there. Okay, so how to use this? Now, first of all, we are supposed to declare the file. So to declare the file, you have to use this DCLF students2, which is my file name, disk, which is denoting my disk type or device type, then uses is star output. Now, if you would like to use it for update as well, let's say same file you are using for update, then you can put colon here and then you can put star update like this. Update. Okay, and now if you would like to go with a read, then you can write a star input. So it is up to you how you will manage it. Okay, but for now we are just going to perform a write operation, so that's why I have declared it only with the output mode. Then we are supposed to use commit option. Here you need to pass commit. Okay, after you have written here commit, then this file is declared with, and it is also indicating that we are going to perform commitment control here. Then what we are doing, we are assigning student ID, which is 50, to this file, and then we are using the write opcode on record format. That's why we have created the record format. So here we are using students2R as a record format and we are writing data into it. After that, on line number 13, we are doing commit and setting the INLR to star on. So this is the smallest program I think you have ever encountered for the series. So yeah, what we did, we just declared the file, we write the data, and we commit the record. But there are two more very important things. Without it, you will not be able to complete this task. First one, whenever you are writing this commit here, make sure that your file which you are using is journaled, because if it is not journaled, it will not allow you to compile the program. Got it? So very important thing is that if you are writing commit, it means your file is journal. If it is not, then you should journal it. Okay, so let's discuss how to journal it. I will just tell you the commands and then you can start journaling. So for starting journaling, what we need to hit command crt jrn rcv, create journal receiver, press F4, put your receiver name here. First thing, you should create journal receiver only, because journal receiver we will attach in journal. So I will put journal receiver name here, then my library name, and then simply hit enter. So it will create the journal receiver. For now I'm not creating it because it is already there and I'm facing storage issues, so I'm not creating any unnecessary things. Okay, then we are supposed to create the journal. So for that you can go crt jrn command, take F4, put your journal name, whatever the name you want to give to journal, library, then receiver name which we just created, that's why we have created it previously, then library name again, and then simply hit enter. So it will create your journal. So we have created journal receiver, we have created journal. Now it's time to start the journaling, because so far we have not started the journaling. So to start the journaling, what we need str jrn pf, start journaling for physical file. Now press F4. Here you can provide your file name. In our case it is students2, so I will put students2, then your library name Sharmit1, or it will be picked from the library list. Then we are supposed to provide the journal name and its library. This time there is no need to provide journal receiver because it is already attached with your journal. And once you hit enter here, it will start the journaling for your file. Once this thing is done, then you are good to compile your program, because journaling is ready, then it will not give any error and it will compile your program. Okay, all right. But again, there is one more point which is very important. Let me run this program. So it is compiled, you can see. Now if I call this program, it will break. Okay, let me check. Yes, this is because of let me change few things. This is because of duplicate entry, which is expected thing. But one more point I want to show you. Seems I am using different. So here we are supposed to refresh this query, and we are trying to insert 50 again. That's why it provided this error. But there is one more command, and cmtctl. So let me change this thing. Okay, so yeah, it is done. Actually, the command I have already executed, which I wanted to show you. That's why it was not giving any kind of error, though it gave one duplicate key error, but that's not the actual issue. And for, yeah, as we are using it primary key, so let's change it, because otherwise this will also be considered as error in case of duplicacy. So let me compile this now. Okay, created storage issues again. Let me remove. Okay, so let's try again. Let me compile this program. It is created now. Okay, so program is created. Now if we call this program, you will see it is giving this error message cpf 4326, and this is because of during the open of file this. So what I wanted to show you here, like whenever you are using this commitment control with a native approach. So make sure that you have started your commitment control. How you will start the commitment control? By using this command str cmt ctl, and then press F4, and in lock level you are supposed to pass star chg. So what it will do, it will lock your file before performing commitment control, and then simply hit enter. You can see it is hit and completed. Now if you repeat this command, it will show it is already active. Okay, in this case if you call this program, it will work as expected. And now you can check the file, 20 is inserted. Okay, so this is how we can utilize native rpgle in order to perform write operation with commitment control. There are three important things if you are using SQL table. First one is your SQL table should contain one record format detail, as we discussed with the query. Second important thing is you should mention this commit in at the time of file declaration. Third thing is that third is this, like if you are using this commit, then it will give error if you have not started commitment control for this file. If it is already started, then there is no issue. Okay, so make sure to start journaling, sorry, not commitment control, journaling. So your file should be journaled. After that, once you call this program, if you are getting, and for sure you will get that open error. So for that, what you will do, you will use your strcmt control, strcmt command in order to start the commitment control. And to end the commitment control, you can use this command end cmt ctl. So this will end your commitment control. Let's say for other programs you don't want commitment control, so you can close this. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.